Have you ever been doing something and, completely lost track of time? Like you're just totally absorbed, focused, almost buzzing with energy.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, it turns out there's a name for that. It's called flow.
That's it.
And today we're doing a deep dive into what that state actually is based on the work entering and experiencing flow state.
Right. We want to unpack it a bit, what triggers it, the benefits, and maybe how you can find it more often.
So it's not just random luck when it happens?
Not usually, no. The source highlights some pretty specific conditions. A really big one is finding a balance.
A balance between what?
Between how challenging the task is
Yeah.
and how skilled you are at it. It's like finding the sweet spot.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like if something's way too hard, you just get stressed out,
Totally.
anxious.
Overwhelmed. And if it's too easy, well, you get bored.
It's just tune out.
Yeah.
So flow happens in that middle ground where it pushes you, but it's like achievable.
Precisely. That seems to be a core requirement. But there's more to it. The source also points to needing really clear goals. You got to know what you're actually trying to do.
Right, not just vaguely heading somewhere.
And, crucially, getting immediate feedback.
So you know if you're on the right track or not instantly. Like a musician hearing the note or
Or a coder, seeing
Yeah,
if the
well.
program runs. Yeah. That feedback loop keeps you engaged.
Got it. And concentration too, I bet.
Oh, absolutely essential.
Yeah.
Total focus on the task at hand. No room for, wondering about your shopping list.
Yeah, guilty of that sometimes.
We all are. But flow requires pushing that aside. And also a sense of control, feeling like you're actually driving the situation.
That makes sense. When you feel helpless, it's hard to get immersed.
What's really interesting is how these things connect. That intense focus, that sense of control, they often lead to losing your self-consciousness.
You mean like you stop worrying about what other people think or second-guessing yourself?
Exactly. You're so in the activity, those internal critics just quiet down.
And I guess if you're not spending mental energy on worrying.
Right. That energy goes straight into the task. The source suggests this is a big reason why flow can boost creativity and productivity. Ideas flow better. Work feels more efficient.
So it's not just feeling good, it actually helps you perform better.
It seems so. And while we won't get super technical, the source does mention there are actual changes happening in the brainwaves, neurochemicals that support this state.
Fascinating. Okay, so the big question then, how can we, make flow happen more often, intentionally?
Well, it circles back to those conditions we talked about. Actively look for tasks that stretch your skills, but don't totally overwhelm you.
Finding that sweet spot again.
Yeah. And break things down. Make your goals really clear, maybe into smaller steps so you get that feedback more often.
And I suppose manage distractions. Turn off the phone.
Definitely. Create an environment where you can concentrate fully. It's about intentionally setting the stage.
The source mentions that flow looks different depending on what you're doing, sports, art, coding, surgery.
Right. The activity itself varies wildly.
But the feeling, the underlying experience, is similar.
That's the idea. That deep absorption, the energized focus, the loss of time. Those core elements seem consistent across different domains.
And it's not just about getting stuff done, is it? There are, psychological perks.
Big time. The source really emphasizes this. Experiencing flow regularly often leads to more enjoyment in activities, a real sense of accomplishment.
Mastery, maybe?
Yes, mastery is a good word for it.
Yeah.
And just a boost in overall well-being. The activity itself becomes the reward. It's intrinsically motivating.
That sounds really positive, almost too good to be true. Is there a downside?
Well, the source does offer a slight caution. That same intense focus.
Yeah.
If you're not careful, you could potentially get so absorbed that you neglect other things, other responsibilities.
Okay, so it's about balance, even with flow itself.
Finding a healthy integration, yeah. And it's worth mentioning, this isn't just guesswork. Psychologists actually study flow, using surveys and observation methods to understand it better.
Right. Okay, so let's wrap this up. Flow state. It's this amazing place of deep engagement, focus, energy.
Yeah, where challenge meets skill just right.
And it needs clear goals, focus, feedback, all that.
And the payoffs are pretty great. Better performance, more creativity, and just feeling genuinely good about what you're doing.
So for you listening, maybe think about an activity where you felt that complete absorption, where time just vanished. Consider the challenge level, your skill. Was that flow? And maybe, just maybe, how could you set up those conditions again, even in a small way, sometime soon? Something to ponder.